Hear how students feel about the Gmail screening controversy.
Learn about how gaining weight on college campuses has changed.
And hear about how the Pima shelter is dealing with overcrowding. All this and more tonight on Wildcast.
This is Wildcast.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Sarina Nafarrate.
And I'm Danielle Carpenter. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Google is currently feeling some pressure from the public regarding their privacy laws. Wildcast reporter Chelsea Hemphill found out about what the UA students think about this ongoing issue.
Sources say that Google is experiencing a lawsuit on how they actually tailor their Gmail account users' advertisement to what is actually in their email.
Information gathered from a Google correspondent said that all users of email must necessarily expect that their emails would be subject to automatic processing. Some people believe it is an invasion of privacy, and some people think that it is convenient to have ads tailored to your lifestyle. Google spells out the way they will be handling privacy information and says that the privacy of the Gmail customer is top priority, but this raises some concerns when Edward Snowden revealed that the National Security Agency gathered facts from Gmail users and other websites. Guardian newspaper stated that the program that Google is involved with is called PRISM, P-R-I-S-M. This gives NSA access to their private files, but Google denies these allegations. In an interview conducted with Christian Schreiber via email, who is the head of the Security Information Office here on campus, he said that it is imperative for us to know our privacy policies when signing up for certain things like email or even shopping online. It is important because U.S. companies do end up giving out private information to federal agencies when there is a valid warrant or subpoena. We interviewed Jacob and Jocelyn. Jocelyn is a junior here at U of A. Jacob is an alumni from the U of A, and now he's starting the police academy.
Obviously, I believe that them looking through people's emails is a bit intrusive, but I personally don't have a problem with it because I have nothing to hide in my email, but I feel like others could have a problem with it.
I'm kind of indifferent about that just because I'm used to it. A lot of people might not know that Facebook does the same thing. A lot of sites do the same thing. Whenever you talk to your friends on Facebook, if you mention certain words a lot, they'll tailor those ads on the side to that.
Google affiliates neglected to respond on this subject matter. Reporting at University of Arizona for Wildcast, I am Chelsea Hemphill.
It's been more than a week since Aaron Alexis opened fire at the Washington Navy Yard, killing 12 and injuring 8 others before he died. Authorities are now learning that Alexis had details in his criminal history that were not disclosed to the Navy. He was arrested in 2004 in Seattle in what he called an anger-fueled blackout that led him to shoot out the tires on a construction worker's vehicle. He was charged with malicious mischief, but when he enlisted in 2007, he answered to not ever being arrested or charged with the felony. Alexis was a contractor at the D.C. base when authorities say he opened fire last week.
Finding an open parking meter on campus is a trial. Finding enough change to fill up that parking meter is even more of a hassle. But a new app created by 3 UA alumni may be the solution you're looking for. Wildcast reporter Hala Palunik has more.
3 2012 alumni of the University of Arizona's Eller College of Management have invented a mobile app that allows you to pay for metered parking. Austin Weiss, Thomas McGuire, and Ross Schenken came up with the idea after repeatedly having to run back to fill up their parking meter while eating on University Boulevard. The app is available for free for iPhones and Androids. To use the app, first register your vehicle and credit card information. Then, enter your meter code, the amount of time you'd like to park, and press Agree. When finished, a 35-cent convenience fee will be applied to your total, and an enforcement agent will be notified of your transaction. The app has received mixed reactions among Tucson residents.
I don't really carry around change that much or cash, so just the other day, I couldn't pay for a meter on University because I didn't have anything but my debit card with me and my license. So it would have been a lot more convenient if I could pay with an app and my card.
I have concerns about the whole GPS positioning, being tracked. I like to be more anonymous than that.
The City of Tucson and Park Genius will end their 3-month pilot at the beginning of November. City of Tucson Parkwise Program Administrator Donovan Durbin said that the program has been successful at introducing Tucson residents to new ways to pay for metered parking. This winter, the city plans to replace all current meters in the downtown and university areas with meters that accept alternative methods of payment. As for Park Genius, the trio plans to expand to several other cities and build partnerships with local businesses. Reporting for Wildcast, I'm Hannah Polinick.
Pretty genius idea if you ask me. I never have change with me.
Nobody carries around change anymore. University of Arizona students may not be aware, but we are at high risk of identity theft. According to Tucson News Now, it is happening to college-age students more than any other age group in the country. Many college students take a long time to even realize they're a victim. Studies show that the best thing to do is check your accounts regularly and make sure important documents containing your information are shredded and disposed of properly.
Stay with us after the break for a look at how weight gain is affecting college students.
Welcome back. The infamous Freshman 15 has been a struggle for college goers for many decades, but the fight may have gotten even more difficult in recent years. Wildcast reporter Karen Lazarga has the details on the weight gain challenge.
It's the beginning of a new school year, and for freshmen, the big transition from high school to the University of Arizona. As they have come to gain knowledge, they're also known for gaining weight. Throughout the past year, it has been known as the Freshman 15, but now the University of Arizona is referring to it as the Freshman 25.
I think they gain it because, college is stressful, and food is really easy to get right here. Just go to the Union, buy some fries, Burger King, or whatever.
Living under time constrictions and stress, freshmen find it hard to manage healthy habits and not enough daily exercise, relying on snacks and the classic ramen noodles. Living in a dorm is a difficult task, for they do not have their own kitchen and have to work around other people's schedules.
I think it's easy to gain weight here if you don't know how to cook. I can't cook, and I live in the dorm, so I rely on the Union, which is bad because you gain weight like that.
Many grab their CAD cards and slide it down at the many restaurants the Union has to offer, such as Burger King, Panda Express, and much more.
Well, the way I maintain my weight is by going to the rec center and definitely watching what I eat. You just have to make a more conscientious effort to not eat stuff that's bad for you. And it's everywhere because, all the stuff, most of the stuff in the Union, it's easier to, I'll just grab some fries, I'll just grab this, whatever. But, you just have to be more aware.
According to Harvard School of Public Health website, a minimum of 2.5 hours of intense aerobic activity per week is needed to burn off the right amount of calories to keep the weight off. So next time you think of grabbing your CAD card and heading to the Union, remember Freshman 15 has added its own 10 pounds. Reporting for UATV, I'm Karen Lizarraga. Reporting for UATV, I'm Karen Lizarraga.
One club on campus that has already been getting the word out on their activities this year is Tri-Cats. It's a club you don't hear about much, but these athletes work year-round to prepare for triathlons. The Tri-Cats have been cycling on the mall in front of the Student Union to recruit new members in addition to their twice-a-day workouts. Students of all athletic ability are welcome to apply. The Tri-Cats also put on fundraisers to not only benefit the club, but to introduce the community to multi-sport races and raise money for various causes. To apply online or for more information, visit arizonatricats.com.
Black and Blue Dance Crew is well known on campus for their intense hip-hop routines. Wildcast reporter Cordero McMurray has an inside look at the group's activities and audition process.
I'm Cordero McMurray, and I am reporting from the University of Arizona on U of A's Black and Blue hip-hop crew. As the long line of new students wait outside in hopes of joining the hip-hop crew, returning dancers are outside as well, waiting to audition again.
Classes, which we try to hold about once a month, where any level of dancer can come. We all just hang out, have a great time, learn some choreography, and it's a blast for everyone.
The crew performs at a wide range of events and tournaments, including Bear Down Fridays, women and men's basketball and soccer games, and for the Phoenix Suns. After long hours of intense choreography and hard work, the hip-hop crew selects 22 dancers to join the Black and Blue dance crew.
It's really a struggle to find a balance between people who are really good dancers and also people that have the personality too, because we become such a family on Black and Blue. I've met all my best friends from being on Black and Blue, and we spend like 8 to 10 hours a week together practicing and then performing, and that's what makes the team so strong. That's why everyone knows about Black and Blue at U of A, is because we're always around each other, we're always repping our gear. We're a group of dancers who loves U of A, who loves performing, and we love each other.
Reporting from the University of Arizona for Wildcast News, I'm Cordero McMurray.
I've actually seen them perform on University. They're pretty good.
Yeah, if I could dance half as well as that, I'd be set. Now, after the break, learn about the trials facing the Pima shelter this year.
I'm Derek Williams, the former U of A Wildcat. You're watching UATV. Don't change the channel.
People may tune out someone they see on a median trying to sell newspapers.
Those extra few hours of having to swipe your cat card to get in at night might be keeping non-U of A students out of the library.
And while some are traveling to Mexico for cheaper gas, others are forced to pay those high prices at the pump.
Students and parents are always invited to come cheer on the Wildcats.
We'll see you back here next week for another edition of Wildcast.
Welcome back, Wildcats. The local county animal shelter, Pima Animal Care Center, has placed thousands of dogs and cats into permanent homes. However, they are constantly battling to stay within budget. Wildcast reporter Ann Aloriaga has the story.
This is Teddy, a lovable, happy, and very lucky dog. Teddy was adopted by Megan McCauley from the Pima Animal Care Center. Teddy was marked on clearance and cost $25 after only being at the shelter for 2 months. Megan claims if she had not adopted Teddy, his future would have been cut short.
They had told us that there was a no-kill shelter, but I think definitely at some point they would have had to, because their kennels were full to the brim.
Many of the animals at Pima Animal Care Center have been there for only a few weeks. However, this is verging on too long. The shelter, built in the 1960s, ideally serves around 450 animals. Today, it is serving 790. As well as serving a maximum amount of animals, Pima Animal Care Center is well understaffed. They rely on volunteers to just get by. Justin Gallick, PAC's shelter manager, discussed how volunteers were the backbone to the shelter. As the manager for almost 5 years, Gallick understands the importance of their free help, especially in regards to staying in budget.
Pima Animal Care Center is a state-run entity and receives state funding. A new county bond-a-lichen package, which would include funding for a new animal shelter, is in the works. Unfortunately, the bond package will not be up for election until 2015 or 2016. So the question arises, how will the community help Pima Animal Care Center until new funding comes?
I think it's a really good thing to do when a lot of people ask me about where to get dogs. I always say go local to the shelters because there's always a dog that's for you, and they all need to find homes. And I think it's a great thing that they do, trying to get these animals a good home because they really deserve them.
I am Anna Loriaga, reporting for Wildcast.
For more information, or if you're interested in volunteering at Pima Animal Care Center, please check out www.pimaanimalcare.org.
With 85% of the project completed, Tucsonans and Wildcats alike are excited for Sunlink construction to be finalized. Expected to be up and running by summer 2014, the streetcar has already been on the tracks for a test run, that is. There was no power supply to the line during the test, so the streetcar was towed. Slowly. At about 3 miles per hour, the streetcar finished its midnight run in about 7 hours. According to the Tucson Department of Transportation, there will be up to 6 Sunlink streetcars running by summer, and the fare will be the same as riding the Suntran.
As always, thanks for tuning in to Wildcast. You can watch us anytime online at uatv.arizona.edu or on our YouTube channel, UATV Channel 3.